Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk a little bit about open farm dog food. So before even Sully had all his issues that ended up being a squeaker, I had asked our cattle dog vet, which is what we refer to her as on this channel, if she had any recommendations on food. But I wanted to know her opinion on other options that might be out there, and also kind of to test the waters to see if this new vet was going to just recommend the veterinarian diet, which she did not. So she recommended Open Farm, which is this brand right here, obviously, because that's what I'm showing. So this is their beef and grain version. I also purchased their chicken and grain version. They do have grain-free options. They have wet food options. They have a gently cooked option. I think there's even that freeze-dried raw food as well. And I think there's some treats and supplements too on their site, if I remember correctly. And I believe they're based in Canada, but I think they're also manufactured in the US, I believe. But all of their ingredients are ethically sourced, and you can track all their ingredients using a lot number on the packaging. But all my fur kids seem to really enjoy the kibble. Even Silver, I bought her the senior version of their kibble. One thing I can say is it is hard to water down the kibble, but maybe that's just a sign that it's, really good food compacted together. I don't know. But that was one thing I noticed, is that the water doesn't absorb very much in the kibble. So if you're trying to wet it down for your senior pups, it takes a lot longer for it to get somewhat mushier. I did also try some of their gently cooked food. This was their surf and turf. It comes frozen, and you just thaw it out, and you can use it as a kibble topper, or you can use it actually as a meal for your pups. And the lot number is also on each individual package. And when you trace back the ingredients, it basically shows, where it came from, like United States, Canada, Germany. And the majority of those ingredients are sourced in the USA and Canada, minus a few that we don't produce here. I don't believe anything is sourced out from China, which I know that's important to a lot of people looking for new kibble. That's a whole other conversation for, probably another video, but I know that's important to a lot of people too nowadays, especially with some of the issues that came about with certain dog brands. And there's also a lot more information on their website regarding their safe fishing practices and how they ethically source all the ingredients for their products. And they do also make cat food, which obviously I need to purchase in the future for Miss Sally to try. Now where I live, I can't actually buy the kibble from store, but they do have a store locator on their website to see if any store in your area carries their kibble. I do have one pet store only that will carry the gently cooked, and this is all they carry from Open Farm, besides maybe one supplement or something like that. So I was able to buy this locally to try it. I can say they ship very quickly. I was very happy about how quickly they shipped. You can also set up an auto ship with their website. There's a lot of good pros to this brand. The biggest con, I would say, for this brand is price. But obviously if you're going for a higher quality kibble, it's going to be a higher price. Just with the 3 bags I bought, I think it ended up being like $26 more than what I spend normally on their other kibble, except I'm getting less quantity. I'm getting maybe, I think these are 22-pound bags. Oh no, it's 11-pound bags. That's right, because that's why I ordered 2, because it was 22, so I'd have 22 pounds worth of food. So I know with the 2 bags being 22 pounds total together from Open Farm, it ended up being the same price as a 35 or 6-pound bag from the other kibble that we're on. So that kind of tells you the amount difference. And I think the only other con that I can think of right now is the size of the kibble. Oh, watch your face, buddy. I know you're excited. Or it was originally a con for me, was how tiny the kibble is. I couldn't imagine 70-pound plus dog eating this kibble because of how tiny it is. Okay, sir. Okay. All right. And I originally thought it was too small for them. And you can see, sir. Sir. Ouch. Ouch. Sully. Here, Gypsy, take Cleo, honey. Here, you can have some too. Gypsy. Gypsy, you just eat out of my hand while the boy. Okay. All right. So, oh. I think I got a thumb in there on that one. My goodness. No. As you can see, he really enjoys it. Sully, off. Anyway, another thing I really like about this brand is you can switch in between proteins. No, sir. No, sir. they even state that on their website, that you can switch back and forth between proteins easily because of how they're formulated. I used to buy a different kibble. I used to buy another kibble that actually we used to switch proteins on as well. But they ended up changing ingredients and having recalls, so I'm glad I stopped using that kibble when they did. Also, that kibble was very high in calorie. And I should point that out to you with this brand. This brand is higher calorie per serving, so you're going to have to like watch how much you feed or not feed, sir. I think it's good for him and for Gypsy, but Clea, I think the calorie increase isn't very good because we all know she's our lazy cattle dog here. But Silver seems to be doing well even on her senior kibble. Sir, stop. You've got dust all over your face, sir. But the proudest look. I'll just go in there and get more. My girls are so much more gentle than he is. So if you are looking for a higher quality food, I would definitely recommend this. Like I said, the biggest con for me is the price. The price is like really, really up there. And no sir, no more, no more. This is like your third dinner today, or third breakfast, whatever you're But I probably will still buy this and just add it in for now, like with their normal kibble and stuff that we feed here. But because you guys know I'm a mixer when it comes to, you know, feeding different wet foods with usually one plain kibble. But I think we might slowly figure out a way to like make this a permanent addition to our food bins. But we will see. They definitely, obviously love it, especially Mr. Man over here. It actually smells good to me too, like the kibble, which is weird because it's weird saying that you smell your dog's kibble, but you know what I mean. It's got a nice scent to it. I can't say if you try the gently cooked. If you get the surf and turf, be prepared for some stank. Like it's because it's I think it's salmon and beef in here. Is that what it is? Yeah. That fish smell. Whew. Oh my God. It's intense. It's a very intense fish smell. He loved it though. Sully went absolutely nuts for it. And the first time we tried giving this to the girls, they actually like, every time they tried eating it, they would spit it out on the floor. They absolutely were like, this isn't too nasty for us, you know, my two picky girls over here. But Sully and Silver went absolutely nuts for this, had no issues eating it. And now the girls are eating it fine. I think it's kind of that whole mentality of, oh, well, he's eating it. It must be good. Maybe. I don't know. My girls have always been picky. For cattle dogs, I've never had picky eaters except these two. But I think this brand is definitely worth checking out, even if it's just a one-time thing, trying some of their items just to see if your dog likes it. I approve. And I am no way sponsored by Open Farm. If you guys want to sponsor me, you can. But this is just my own review of, you know, crap I buy for my dogs. But I'm definitely hearing a buzz about this brand from other pet parents currently, along with Stella and Chewy's. That's that one and this one are like the two big ones I keep hearing people suggesting and having wonderful results on. But I can definitely say this is a win-win. Definitely good coats, good poops on it, and everything else. Nothing weird has happened from trying this brand. I guess another positive that I can think of on this brand too is the fact that it's got so many options, many types of ways to feed your dog, because, you know, we all have to choose what's best for us and what we agree with type thing. So I like that too about the company, is that there's options for everybody. That's her way of saying, give me more. And of course I'm going to give her more because I spoil them. Here, Clea. Go ahead. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to click all the buttons. Okay, that's enough. Click like and subscribe and the notification bell, and yeah, we will see you in the next one. Bye.